welcome to my YouTube channel Adventure SG. So let's do another interesting word problem on whole number. Let's read the question first. Jeremy had some $2 notes, $5 notes and $10 notes in the ratio of 4:7:11. The total value of his $2 notes was 3060 less than the total value of his $10 notes. So the part A of the question is, what was the total value of Jeremy's $2 notes? And part B is, how many $10 notes did Jeremy have? Okay, so what we have here is that there is a boy Jeremy and he has three kinds of notes, right? $2, $5 and $10, right? And what's the ratio of these notes? It's 4:7:11, right? 4:7:11. Now the value of his $2 notes was 3060 less than the total value of his $10 notes. It's obvious because first of all the number of units of $10 notes is a lot more than $2, and also because the value of $10 is more than $2, right? So yeah, obviously the total value of $10 notes will be more than the $2 notes. Okay, now in order to do this question right, we have to understand that the number of notes and the value of notes are two different things. Okay, so let's take an example for this. Okay, so let's say I have $2 notes, $5 notes and $10 notes, right? And the number of these notes I have is, let's say the number of these notes I have is maybe 5. Maybe I have 5 $2 notes, and let's say I have 10 $5 notes, and let's say I have 20 $10 notes, right? So the number of notes I have for $2 is 5, $5 is 10, and $10 is 20. Okay, but if someone asks me what's the value of $2 notes I have, what's the total value of $2 notes I have, so the value is different. Okay, so the total value, if I have to write, it will be what? If for $2 notes, right, what's the value of $2 notes? So since I have 5 $2 notes, it will be 5 times 2, right? It will be 5 times 2. That will give me $10, right? So the total value of my 5 $2 note is $10. Okay, similarly, for if I have 10 $5 notes, the total value of these $5 notes will be 10 times 5, $50, right? And same thing for $10. If I have 20 $10 note, the total value of these $10 will be $200, right? It will be $200. So I hope you have understood that there is a difference between the number of notes and the value of those notes, right? Now for this question, right, what we have, we know that the three kinds of notes Jeremy is having, which is $2, $5 and $10, right? And we also know the ratio of these notes. Okay, we know that how many units of these notes are there. So for $2 it's 4 units, okay, and for $7 it's for $5 it's 7 unit, and for $10 it's 11 unit. Okay, so let's draw a simple table, something like this, right, for this, right? So let's say for this one, right, so I can do it like this. Okay, so let's say I have Jeremy, this is Jeremy's $2, $5 and $10 notes, right? And how many units of each of them he's having? How many units? It's 4, 7 and 11. So for $2 notes, right, it's 4 units. Okay, so I can write here 4 units. For $5 it's 7 units, and for $10 it's 11 units, right? Now if I have to find the total value of these notes, how should I go ahead? How should I do it? Okay, if I have to find the total value of these notes, what should I do? Same thing, same as here, right? I know that I have 4 units of $2 notes. So what will be their total value? Just multiply it by 2. For this one, right, the total units of $2 notes I have is 4 units. So just multiply it by 2. It will give you the total value of $2 note. Okay, $2 notes. Similarly, for $5 notes, right, we know we have 7 unit of $5 notes. So what will be its total value? Its total value will be 7 unit times 5. That will give you 35 units. Okay, and same way, we have 11 units of $10 notes. So its value will be 11 times 10. That will give you 110 units, right? So the total value of $2 notes is 8 units. The total value of $5 is 35 units, and the total value of $10 is 110 units. Okay, now with this information, let's read the question further. The total value of his $2 notes was 3060, less than the total value of his $10 notes. Now look here. See, the total units of $2 notes is 8 units, right? And the total value of his $10 notes is 110 units, right? So obviously you can see it here, right? The total value of $2 notes is only 8, and for $10 110. There is so much difference, right? So let's first find out what is the difference in the total value of 10 and $2 notes, right, in terms of units. Okay, so if you do 110 units minus 8 units, that will give you 102 units, right? And this 102 unit, right, as it is said here, right, that the value of $2 notes is 3060 less, right? So I can say that, okay, 102 units is equal to 3060, right? So how much will be 1 unit? So 1 unit will be 3060 divided by 102, right? So 1 unit, that will give you 1 unit is equal to 30. Okay, so 1 unit is 30, right? So with this, since now we know how much is 1 unit, let's read part A of the question, right? So what was the total value of Jeremy's $2 notes? Okay, total value of Jeremy's $2 note. So see here, $2 total value. So for $2, total value is 8 units. Okay, so for part A, right, we can say that total value of $2 notes would be how much? Straightforward, it's 8 units. So we can say it's 8 units, which is equal to 8 times 30. That will give you $240, right? That will give you $240. Now the next part is, how many $10 notes did Jeremy have? How many $10 notes did Jeremy have? So you can see here, right, the Jeremy was having 11 units of $10 notes, right? $10, how many units is having? 11 units, right? So from here we can say that number of $10 notes is how many? Number of $10 notes Jeremy having is 11 unit. So you can say it's 11 unit, which will be equal to 11 times 30. That will give you 330, right? That will give you 330. So let's write our answer quickly, okay, for this one. So for part A, right, the total value of Jeremy's $2 notes is $240, and for B, the how many $10 notes did Jeremy have? So he had 330 $10 notes, right? So that's the solution for this question. I hope you liked it. Keep watching and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.